Hi roomies, welcome back to the Gaze Room. And for today's episode, we have a very special guest that always been with me since semester 1 until semester 5 right now in this moment. And we have...
It's me, Rin. I'm a friend of Afif ever since semester 1.
Alright, Rin. So did you actually know like what my podcast is all about basically?
Yeah, I have seen it, especially that you posted on your Instagram page. And I saw that you posted a teaser. And I really like how you focus on the FOMO phenomenon,
The
especially
behavior.
like especially around amongst like youth.
Yeah.
So I do think that it's something important to like to be talked about, and I'm really looking forward to your project.
Oh, glad to hear that. So basically, guys, this podcast is all about how we answer to the exploring the dynamics of social compulsion and also cognitive health in fear of missing out FOMO. I think you have been FOMO. I think I put up
We've
FOMO
all been
before this.
FOMO,
Even
yeah.
right now, I think I'm FOMO.
Honestly, nowadays I think like even when you don't admit it,
Yeah.
you FOMO just.
Yeah, the action speaks louder than words, I would say, yeah. So are you ready for the first segment where we are going to be explaining or like I'm going to be exploring your architecture of social?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what does it triggers you and the compulsion of the FOMO behavior. Are you ready?
Let's get right to it.
Hi guys, so the first episode for Rin here. So in a university environment, can Rin, there is a constant pressure to be present, to be always
In the moment.
Yeah, in the moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you feel that sudden, right, urgent need to check your phone in the middle of a lecture or a meal, what is the specific fear sebenarnya? Like actually, is it the fear of losing a social connection or the fear of missing an update that affects your status within your group?
Yeah. Okay, for me, personally, like, if I have my phone and I hear it buzzing non-stop,
Yeah.
like, I'll be itching. I'll be like, I need to know what it is. So, like, no matter, like, if I'm in a lecture, I'll just, just, like, pull up my phone underneath. I'll just check.
Take a peek lah.
Just take a peek. Like, cause, okay, maybe it's something important, but most importantly, like, especially when, like, something happened in class and you know that, like, maybe your friends, like, talk about something. So, like, I just can't help but check. So, whether or not, like, if it's, like, something important or not, I just have to check it. That's personally it's for me.
So like, do you think like while checking on the phone, do you think like it is very important for you to actually be in the present of doing it? That's why you have to check your group. That's why you have to take an update.
Yeah, I do because like when something happens, it's like in the moment. So let's just say like I went to check it like after class. Maybe it's like a joke that's going on like at the moment. So in a way, like I feel like like I kind of like missed out on the joke. Maybe I should have like added something to it. So in a way, like how to say like especially if you see your friends, so you want to spend time with friends. So like if I were to miss out, I would feel FOMO.
Yeah, because like apparently we as a student, as a human being, we wanted to be included at one point. You know what I mean?
It's like kenapa ni? Kenapa ni?
Right, thank you for answering the first question. Now we go for the second question, guys. So we often create a specific version of a university life, right?
Yeah.
For the gaze of others.
It's like we romanticize.
Yeah, for the sake of the gaze that people see us, how people see us, kan? So like, have you ever felt a compulsion to attend a social event just to document it online, just to post it on your social media, just to be telling people that, oh, I'm here right now, where you guys at, even if you were not enjoying it?
Is this like just in like university or just in general?
I think both lah, but let's talk about university first.
Okay, right. So like when it comes to university, like okay, if I'm being so honest, I'm not that big of like event type of girl. Like I only go for like merit and you know what it is. But like there are some where people are like they're hyping it up, you know. They're like oh my god, like this person's like coming to like to the university, like they're gonna perform and stuff like that. But I'm not really a big fan of it. But just just like the sound of it, it's like dang, like everybody's going for it. So like, I can't help
have to go into it, even when you're not feeling yourself.
I'm not feeling it, but like, and then like, especially like when you know that like, oh, I'm gonna like meet someone famous. So like, I already have my phone out. I'm already recording it. So like, in a way, it's like at least I can say like, hey, I already met this person, even though like I wasn't really feeling it, but I went anyway.
Alright, so like based on your answer just now, right?
Yeah.
Do you think this pressure to perform a perfect student life hits men and women differently? Do you think just like can be differed by the way you wanted it to be present in the moment?
I do think so, yeah, because like, well, I mean, me personally, obviously I'm one of the girls, so I think it's more curated. Because like it's about like how I want my audience to perceive me, especially like just the tiny things. Because you know how girls are very like they're very particular, they're very like detailed.
No, they take everything very importantly, very heavily.
Yeah, for example, like, if I were to like post a picture of my food or something, you can see like maybe just like my lip gloss over there, just the tiny details. So you go like, oh, like she's that girl, you know. And then like with men, I think it's more simpler. I think it's just like it's more to like their interests, you know. But for girl, it's just like the matter of how people perceive them. So I can't say much for guys, but I do think that girls are like more like they feel more conscious about how people see them.
So you're basically saying that there are some sort of like differences between men and women when they are presenting or like when they are like in the moment of doing something like attending an event, for example, and such. So now we're in the last question for this segment, which is the hot seat question. Are you ready to be hot on the seat?
I mean, it's pretty hot when it's on here, but yeah, I'm ready.
So yeah, if you could see exactly who viewed your profile today, right? But you had to let everyone see that you checked yours too. Would you do it?
I hate that feature.
On TikTok,
on TikTok, on TikTok.
I turn off that feature on TikTok because I don't like people to know that I'm stalking them, or perhaps I don't want people to, I don't want myself to actually know.
I get that, but like I think like it is something like has a deeper meaning than that, because okay, like when you like are presented with the option, I was like, okay, you can see this like whatever they're doing, but like that also means like they can also see you. So it's kind of like it goes both ways. So in a way where like if you want to see like how others are doing, they also have to know. But for me personally, it's like I would like to keep myself private, but there are some times where I'm like, I have to see what this person is up to, especially when like, I haven't heard from them in a while. You're like, you know what, girl, Lila, what have you been up to?
Yeah,
so,
and like, suddenly like, you just came up to our profile on TikTok and
then I'm just like, hey girl, like, hi, how are you doing? Like, I haven't heard from you in a while.
What do you want? Like, text us.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just want to see you. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, okay.
So that's basically how it is. But yeah, I do understand like the feeling of like, oh, like you have like they know you're there, but I have no shame, so.
Yeah, that was quite an answer. I do expect it a little bit because obviously when we're in social media, there's a lot of some sort of like things that we can't control. For example, the people that view your profile today could be a different people that you expect them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like for example, maybe it could be you, but it could be another people too because they're using a fake account or username. I would say. So it's very interesting this kind of conversation.
It is like concerning, but it's just like something is happening.
Yeah. So do you prefer it to be? I mean, you know, like the TikTok feature, right? Do you turn it on or do you like just turn it off?
Girl, like on WhatsApp, I also turn off the read receipt.
Oh, okay. She's just like me. We're the same. That's how I've been friends.
I abuse the mark as unread.
Yeah. I don't like people knowing that I've read the text.
I read it, I'm like, not yet.
Respectfully, whenever I feel like I don't want to read or like answer.
It's just like not yet.
Yeah, it's just not right now in the moment. I'm doing something else, but I acknowledge the fact that you texted me.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, we're the same. Right, so we're back again for segment 2, guys. And then for this segment, it's basically like I just wanted to know like how does the cognitive cost you in terms of mental effect and also like sleeping schedule, the impact of FOMO in terms of our cognitive health.
Okay.
So ready? Second segment?
I'm ready.
We're very quick, by the way.
Ready, yes.
We're moving fast. So first question: bedtime procrastination is a major side effect of FOMO, right? I know. Tell me about a night when just one more check turned into hours of lost sleep. Do you find yourself ruminating on social interactions emotionally or searching for new information instrumentally? And how does that affect your focus the next day? So basically the question just goes on like tell me like how can your only one night scroll can be another like loss of 2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Alright. So it is like in generally like I'm just like doom scrolling or is it like chatting with someone?
Yeah, doom scrolling I would say, yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, literally for the past days, I've been up until 5 doing God knows what.
Until 5 a.m.
Okay, I'm doing my assignment, but I just can't help, like, I don't know, like the ratio between like me doing it and suddenly checking is like too quick.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so true.
A few minutes, I'll be my phone back.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, but in terms of like how it affects like, you know, like my sleep schedule stuff like that.
I would say, yeah.
I think it's because like, do you know like the thing they talk about like the bedtime, like, so, you know, bedtime revenge, like, I don't know something, but basically like, because during the day you're doing stuff and the only free time you have is during the night.
Yeah.
So that's why like we have like the feeling of like, oh, you know, this is the only free time I get. I'm gonna scroll as much as I can.
Everyone else is asleep, you know.
Yeah, everyone's asleep. Nobody's bothering you. You have your own like peace for once. So yeah, like in a sense, where like I'm FOMO with like myself.
Yeah.
Like I should have slept, but I feel like no, I can do more.
Yeah.
So like that's actually insane how like FOMO actually affects like your sleep schedule, like your mental cognitive stuff.
Your cognitive health, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so like when like from only one more videos to watch or one more episode of the drama I'm about to watch, it turns into
Girl.
like what, 3 to 6 hours.
I'll be on TikTok, so
Yeah.
I'm on our YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's crazy. Listening to podcasts, or
Yeah,
like perhaps
exactly.
on other things.
Yeah.
Mhm. So the second question for this segment is: does the constant stream of seeing others succeed, whether socially or academically, because we're in university, right? So I
Yes.
would say academically. So does seeing them succeed in their semester, getting the dean list and stuff, ever lead to sense of cognitive paralysis, where you feel too overwhelmed to start your own work? For example, like maybe I've been seeing a lot of our friends getting like straight dean list since semester 1 to semester 5.
Most
They
of
keep
us,
getting like the most like mark, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they get like the highest mark every single test.
And like shout out for them.
Yeah, that's congratulations. We're not jealous. We don't do jealousy in this house. Okay. So okay. For example, like that lah. So for example, when you see them getting all those achievements, do you ever feel like macam, oh, I don't want to do lah because it's too overwhelmed? Like
No,
I want to be like them, but I feel like macam, oh, it's too much work, so I don't want to do it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, like sometimes like they say like rezeki masing-masing. So you go like, you know what, maybe like and I understand, like I'm not saying this as an excuse, but I understand people are like, you need to know your own capability, sampai mana boleh je, and stuff like that. So like, but me personally, like in university, yes, but not particularly like academically, more like how active they are in their life. Like when it comes to like their friend circle, or like maybe like how much like events they go to, how much they're involved in university. So like I do feel like, oh, maybe like I should have done more.
Yeah.
Okay, because like we're in our like last semester.
Yeah, last semester.
And maybe like I look back and like maybe like I missed out on a lot, but it's more like I look in the brighter side where it's like, okay, it's not the end of it. I'll move forward in life and I'll take more opportunities in the future. So, but in a way, I do feel like, oh, like maybe I should have done something, or like maybe like I should have like talked to them, and then like maybe like just do better in general. But I understand myself well, but I do admit that I do have that feeling, even when it comes to university and seeing our friends, stuff like that. Because we're human, like we, no matter what, we want something more. What you do?
But I think like you're also in one of the club in UiTM, right?
Of course.
So, I think you are in what, 2 clubs?
I'm in 2 club friends.
Yeah, what are those clubs?
So currently, like I've been in TAME ever since in second semester.
We're together, by the way.
We were together, of course. And then the second one is the ELS club, also in the second. And then currently I am the vice president. And technically we're both vice president.
Yeah, we're both
vice president and vice president, by the way.
Vice president team and vice president. Yeah, shout out to us.
Right. So like, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then like, so when it comes to like these 2 clubs, I think you know how they say like it's important, like when you're in university you have to like join like a club or something just to keep yourself busy. And honestly, like take that advice because like rather than like just bed rotting,
and like so-called doing your assignment, focusing on your work, trust me, you will never spend the 6 hours of daylight doing your assignment. Trust me, you won't. You will just bed rotting and start your work at the night.
Exactly.
During the night lah baru rajin.
Baru dah 13 minit kan?
Yeah.
Okay, so like in a way, like when you join clubs, like you get yourself busy, even though you go like honestly I'm not feeling up for it, but you push yourself to it,
to do it,
and in the end, like it's something that you cherish. So you look back, you like kawan I dengan waktu event ni, stuff like that. So like how to say, like even like as a I would say like used to be like quite introverted, but like so like I try to like push myself more, like to be like around others more, and it does like benefit me a lot. So my personal advice for like anyone who just got into university, you know, just like try to get into like clubs, like TAME and else maybe. So
well, like how does this comparison trap, like seeing your friends succeed in so many ways, clubs and even academically, and how does this comparison trap influence your specifically confidence in your own academic journey? Do you ever like what do you think? What do you think?
So
like, from your perspective.
So like meaning like
seeing each other,
seeing each other like in clubs, but how does it affect me academically?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I do envy those who like, I don't know, I've never seen someone, but like I know out there's someone with like a bunch of clubs like they join, and I'm like, girl, like how do you balance like your academic life and like your like being like active in clubs? Like me personally, I'm not really good at multitasking. I try my best, but honestly, like kudos to those who like join a lot of like clubs and such, but like they still are doing well academically. I can't help but, let's be honest here, I do feel envious, but I think I take it as like inspiration. You know, because like, oh my god, I want to be her. Imagine like being active and like still being smart. Like she's that girl. That's what I want to be. Yeah. So That's
So
it.
what you're saying, just like try to redirect the things that you are seeing
Like
instead
into like
of being
motivation.
envy.
Yeah.
Just try to take inspiration from them.
Yeah.
I would say yeah.
So like in a way, like I'm feeling like low-key left out and like, I want to be like her,
Yeah.
but I take it as a motivation.
All right, I understand, Rin. Thank you so much for answering that
No
question.
problem.
So now, we're gonna go straight to segment 3. We're
Okay.
almost there. We're almost there, guys.
Almost there,
We're almost
guys.
there. Hang
Almost
with
there.
us. Hang with us. Okay. So this segment is basically just focusing on behavioral dynamics and gender responses.
Okay.
This is where I'm going to be asking like female and male perspectives towards homo behavior, I would say.
Okay.
So are you ready for the first question of segment 3?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So the first question: when you see a group of friends at an event,
An event?
you were not invited to.
Oh.
What is your immediate behavior response? Do you feel a compulsion to immediately seek out a different social activity to level the playing field? Or do you tend to withdraw internally? Do you feel like, okay, when you see someone that your group of friends, for
Okay.
example, me, Nap, and Dara just went
go
out
out.
without telling you. And you're not invited, by the way, but you see us going out together.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, do you feel like the compulsion to immediately seek out different, do you feel like you need to find another activity to,
Yeah, to
not feel the left out? Or you just like internally just like, okay, it's okay.
Okay. First of all, I'm offended to get offended. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay. So now, okay, I do understand that like some people like how they cope is they immediately try to fill in the void by doing something else. I get that, and honestly, like good for you because like maybe they have their own reasons, like or sometimes they don't need a reason, honestly. So like for me, I do feel like dang, like I kind of wish I'm there, especially like seeing like how much fun like they're having. But again, like I try to like I do try to like distract myself actually, and like and honestly, like because I know they're my friends, like they're good anyway, but like, I just feel left out. But I try to like play it cool, just like be like, what, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. There might be a reason why they did not invite us.
But like I'm gonna definitely make sure like the next time they're out, I'm gonna make sure I'm there because like hey guys, like like when they're like look, you wanna go
volunteer yourself. I join you respectfully.
Because like in a way, because like okay, if I feel like envious, I'm not gonna be like, hey, how come you guys didn't invite me? I'll be like, yo guys, let's do that again. Like, but I want to follow. So like anyway, like we create memories. So like again, like with how I like try to like how to say like process the FOMO. Like yes, just for a split bit, I'd be like, dang, like they low key like like left me out and stuff like that. But you know what? No, they're still my friends. So like let's go together. That's how I.
So like in your perspective, it doesn't change like the genuine friendship, like even though they
no, girls, they're my friends. Like I know they are, but like I'm sure they have their reasons. But low key, I'll be like, yo, what?
Yo, why don't we just happen?
I'm just like a follower.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything right now. What?
Yeah, so technically you're saying that you are FOMO in terms of like not getting invited lah. Yeah, I would feel the same. I would feel like, kenapa? Why? Is there like anything that you guys don't like about me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be
because
like,
we're friends since semester 1 for like 2.5 years. So what is happening? Why don't you just ask us to go with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, so thank you, Rin. For the second question for segment 3, research suggests women often use social media to maintain safety nets, relationships, or I would say friendships, while men may use it to climb status ladders, influence. This is so social linguistic.
Research, okay.
So looking at your own habits, right?
Yeah.
Which of these resonates more with your FOMO? And how does that shape the way you interact with how does that shape you? The way you text with your group chat?
In group chat specifically. So like, when it comes to like FOMO, especially like in group chat, I do admit I am not really the person who's like always in the moment, but I'm always lurking. I'm a lurker. I'm always like in the group chat, like I'm just checking, but I do feel like, maybe like I should like say something, but at the same time, it's kind of like, that feeling where like, everyone else are like having such a good conversation, but if you join in, you feel like maybe you ruined it somehow.
Sometimes we just have that feeling.
Anyway, so like, especially with females, like they have like, how to say, they focus more like emotionally. You get what I mean? So you're right. So like with like women, like they have these called like safety nets, like relationship and whatnot.
On social media.
It's kind of like just to show that like, hey, like I'm in a stable like position in my life. I have this, I have that. So like, and like in a way, like, and sometimes it's intentional, they go like, like, I hope like someone feels like envious of me, which is like honestly bad. Like, live your truth, like try to like live your life genuinely. But But then again, like as I said with male, I do agree. Like it is like to climb like a what do you call it,
social ladder.
a ladder. Yeah, because like also like obviously like it doesn't take a lot for like guys to like click with each other. You know,
Yeah, it's
it
very
just takes
simple,
one topic.
guys.
It just is like one topic, and it just like instantly friends.
Yeah, just one topic that can relate with each other. Like for example, motorcycles, game, like e-sport, whatsoever, name it. Then the next
They
day
can
they're
go
just
like
like, hey
hours
bro,
and hours.
yeah.
And next time they'll be like, oh, like
one friend like that. Yeah, however,
like,
for women.
Yeah, but for girls, like, it just takes more because, like I said earlier, like women are very particular, they're very detailed. For me, and I'm low-key exposing myself, but let's just say like, I have this girl like I low-key admire, and then like I'll try to like pick out like her interest. So like in a way, I was like, oh my god, like she look like the same thing as me. So like like she's like, oh my god, she watches this, like she goes to this. So like men are like much more simpler, like in a good way.
While for female, you have to put extra effort, extra miles to actually get to know the person.
Yes.
Sometimes you just have to go through the social media first without seeing her, and then you just have to like, oh, maybe she likes this. So you try to approach her and with the something that she likes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like just to make sure that she also likes it.
Yeah.
Because oh my god, it would be like a nightmare for me if like I try to approach something and then like and she's not interested. I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here. Okay. So I think that's basically like how the difference is between like men and women. Yeah.
Understand. So you're saying that basically women actually use social media just to like portray the safety net.
Yeah.
To actually get to know each other, just to actually like, I would say construct
actually like have like a form of connection.
Yeah, because so they have to use social media.
Yeah, because on social media, like you honestly just from someone's profile, you know a lot about everyone. So it's easy nowadays, but at the same time, it's bad where like you feel like it's very particular. That's what I think.
All right, thank you, Rain, for the answer. It was actually very related. I kind of like feel it somehow.
Yeah, it's really cool, honestly.
Because like in university, we actually try so hard to make connections because you are going to survive in university with connections.
No, you know why? Because like you know how like for me personally, like when in like sekolah menengah, I'm a different person. In university, you have the chance to be someone else.
Were you introverted?
I was introverted. So you know, like when my friends are like, "Oh, I don't think you're introverted." Nah. I was. But since I take the opportunity of like being in university, I can be someone else. In a way, like it's not like I've completely changed, but it's more like it's like new people, new environment. I can be someone.
How about you being the new person too?
Yeah, exactly. So
because
like
I think everyone in university is like getting to like out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, getting out of the comfort zone and out of the box.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sometimes. Yeah. Alright, so the hot situation for this segment is that you see a group photo of a hangout you were not invited to.
Again,
do you like the photo to show you are cool with it, or do you scroll fast as possible? Like sometimes if you like the photo, they will think like, you're not getting invited. Why would you like it? But in your POV, you wanted to show that I just wanted to play it cool. But how would you actually? Like, or do you just like scroll past as fast as possible?
So this is getting personal. It's really a hot seat right now. I'm feeling like terpan hati kan. Okay, so if I were to see like for example like for example like my friends and like they went somewhere and they posted it, and I'll be like, you know what? Good for you, boo. Good for you, boo. I like it. Like the picture's nice. Like it's orchestrated. Korang semua pakai cantik semua kan. I like it. But low key macam like I want to be there too. Girl, just bawa aku tak bawa apa pun sebenarnya. Like bawa je aku. I'm free.
Let it be up, yo.
Yeah.
Where like the person make a content macam when the person asked me to go on a side quest, you just like
macam I'm ready. Let's go.
That's you. Is that you?
Yeah, honestly like I'm down. Like macam let's just say but it has to be like really really impromptu. It feels like you say like in 3 days let's go here. I'd be like I'll think about that.
Yeah, it will change as well.
Okay, let's just say that I'll do my assignment and my friends are like let's go like NR. I mean like jom sekarang juga, let's go.
Yeah, NR is our cafeteria by the way.
Yeah.
Also basically you were saying that you will like the photo just to show that you're okay with it, but deep down you feel like, oh god,
I do feel I
feel like left out.
No, I feel left out, but in a way like like they had their fun. But honestly I would have liked to join in that fun too. So I would like it.
Now, like we're going for our last segment, which is the quiet impact.
Quiet impact.
I think this will be very personal. So, Rin.
Okay.
When you are talking with a friend, right, about a big night out that you miss,
how big?
How do you usually play it off? Do you find yourself making excuses like I was just too busy catching up on work, or are you comfortable just saying that you were left out?
Okay. All right. So like the question is like whether I'm comfortable like being vulnerable with
Yeah, about
someone,
your feelings.
telling them.
Would you actually just say that? Oh, remember when the
Yeah,
when
you
it
guys
was,
went here and you guys didn't invite me. Like, it looks okay. So, me personally, like, I think everyone like have their own like journey with like being vulnerable. It's not easy to be so, especially when like it's something that hurts you, but you know by saying that it hurts someone too.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you need to find your peace and just like let someone know and be like, hey guys, like maybe like you guys went to like this like big like fest or something like that, and especially knowing that like maybe like it's something I would have enjoyed. I feel like very hurt. I'd be like, I wanted to go like to those kind of like events, but you didn't invite me. But like, I wouldn't be like too serious about it, I'd be like, hey, why didn't you like invite me? No. It'd be like, oh, oh, you guess I already went there, and I'm like, oh, may na pergi juga, macam tu, like, like, it's not something serious. I know like they want to, or maybe like it's like they have the reasons, but then again, I feel like I'd be like, hey guys, like. Korang pergi tu kan, macam next time kan, boleh tak kita pergi sekali next time like that, yeah. So like, I let them know, because if you're truly friends, you're comfortable with each other, you let them know, because like, the most important thing about being a human is that you be vulnerable, because like, if you keep that in, you're gonna have this resentment towards them, and that's not good. In friendship, you can have resentment towards each other. Let them know, even if like it hurts you, if it hurts them. So if you feel left out, let them know.
Just say,
Just say it. And
Because
like,
I
maybe
feel
like next time we can like arrange something and get together.
because I think like being transparent is very important in
Very
friendship,
important.
because if you always try to hide it somehow, and I think
It's gonna like slowly like
it'll
become
crash,
bigger,
it'll crash the
it'll
friendship,
crash. And then
because
like,
it will get bigger and bigger and bigger.
and then you're gonna like really hurt them.
Yeah.
So you like to avoid that really.
Understand, Anirin.
Yeah.
So the second, which is the last question.
Last one.
Finally though.
Yeah.
Well, imagine you had to delete all the social apps for 2 full days.
Delete all social.
Yeah, for 2 days, yeah?
For 2 days,
Yeah,
not even 24 hours.
what is the first
Yo.
thing? Yeah. I don't play it easy today. Yeah. What is the first thing you think you actually miss? Is it the people, the information, or just the habit of seeing what everyone else is
Oh
up
my
to?
god. Okay. My biggest pet peeve is like when I'm okay, let's just say I'm on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then suddenly this is one meme that I don't understand. And I'm like, wait, what are you guys talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate that when like, okay, especially when your friends will be like, oh, think about that video today, and I'm like,
And everyone, no, and to make it worse, everyone else is laughing.
Yeah, everyone's laughing.
And you're just like,
and then like, you have to, okay, let's just say like, it's not just one video, it's like a bunch of like, I just say like a celebrity drama. You have to know for each point. If I'm gone for 2 days and I miss like a bunch of memes, because like, a lot can happen in 2 days, by the way. Like, me personally, like, it would like annoy me that like I missed out a lot in like inside jokes, especially. Because like, again, you have to be in the moment and like, you have to miss out. And it doesn't beat like when you're there and you know, and like everybody like, knows that it's happening. It just adds more. So like, it's actually like, you really, oh my god, I can't even imagine.
for 2 days straight, yeah.
Social media, no nothing.
And then like people out like around you just like laughing.
Nah, and I know
Yeah.
like, okay, especially like, for example, they went to like events, stuff like that. And then like, imagine like coming back after 2 days and you're seeing like, you miss a bunch of stuff. Like, you might as well like be frozen in time in 2 years, 2 years after that, it will feel like that. Because like, nowadays, like, a lot of things happening, times go by fast. So, it's sad to say, but I feel like a person missing out online for 2 days is a lot, actually. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah,
It's not being so personal.
This is like the
honest.
reality of our generation, I would say.
It's
Like,
very
yeah,
sad.
times change though. So maybe back in the time, our parents, they might be okay.
Yeah, they're okay. Like,
They might be okay.
Yeah, like, honestly, with no phone, they can just like go
Yeah,
outside, they go for something.
however, us on the other hand,
Nah, we need
we're
to-
about to go crazy. I would
Yeah,
say.
legit.
I
I
would
feel
go crazy.
Oh my god, TikTok streak.
Yeah, I guess
Girl!
okay.
It's like 2 days.
I think this
Bye-bye.
question is not for us.
I know,
It's
exactly.
not for
Like,
us.
legit, like, oh my god, I'd be like, oh my god, the memes. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
my streak.
yeah, you're straight.
Oh girl, I'm
So,
so sorry if I missed the streak, by the way. It's hard to do.
So basically, you're saying that you will miss the information, like the humor that people are talking about.
Information and like humor especially.
All right. So the very last question, the hot seat question, guys.
Okay.
If a dislike button existed on social media, would you
Okay.
use it more to express your honest opinion, or would you be too afraid to socially fall out? You know what I mean? Like, would you like press the dislike button to show that you don't like the content, or you are very
Like, jaga hati
yeah, you're
and dia
being
macam,
very
oh, yeah, I
scared
like
and
it.
yeah.
Even though macam tak suka kan.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is interesting because I think it depends entirely of like what you're interacting with. Whereas, okay, we'll have like two scenarios. One, your friend. Let's just say like your friend posted a selfie and you gotta be honest, girl, like the lighting's bad, like exactly what are you wearing, like what is this. But like I said, like nak jaga hati kan. I mean, obviously we'll support our friends no matter what, so we'll like it. But like it's kind of like not really a big deal. But inside we be like, oh, like girl, like did you meet like did this like they should have stayed in the draft.
Yeah.
You know, but they should have stayed in the draft. I'm so sorry. But like in another scenario, well, you don't know this person at all, girl. Dislike. It's that easy for me because obviously you know the person, so like it also correlates to like how much you connect with a person. So it correlates, like, so say like how like FOMO like correlates with like your like social connection and stuff like that. If you don't know the person, you won't feel really as FOMO. But if it's like someone really close to you, obviously like you feel like okay girl, like I'm gonna let you know, but then again it's something balancing between like not wanting to hurt your friend and wanting to let them know the truth. But me personally, if there's like a dislike button, yes, I would use it if I'm like have a really strong opinion on it. If it's like something as simple as like, I wouldn't really eat that, but I'd be like, you know what, you do you boo.
Yeah, so
but,
you want
exactly.
the decide button.
But if it's like something that I strongly like disagree on, I mean like, girl, what are you talking about? Like you're literally like just like talking nonsense right now. Dislike.
So what you're saying, you just like you will use and like I would say abuse the decide button. But depending on the person, also like the things that you reflect it to.
Yes.
If you feel like there's a need for you to actually, you know, use your I would say opinion to actually show the decide button, then you will press it.
See, you said it's the dislike button, but the block button, I abuse that too. Oh my god, you don't know how easy it is to abuse the block
let's
button.
not talk about blocking someone that is randomly pop up on your freaking content.
Exactly. Like how to say, like if I just randomly, I'll scroll. If I go like I don't really enjoy it, I block immediately. Dislike button is nothing on block
when
button.
When the content on our FYP is not like what we used to watch, I was just like, girl, get out.
Yeah, exactly. So like you're asking me about dislike button when block button has a bigger impact because I don't want to see this person at all.
Disliking is not helping.
It's not helping, honestly. Like but honestly, like when there's a better option like blocking, girl,
you will go for
that,
it. So you're very vulnerable with dislike button.
Yeah, so like I know like how I feel. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
But again, it's like depending on the person, the content creator, I would say. Well, Rin, we have come to the end of our podcast for this episode with Rin as my special guest. I really love Rin. Thank you so much for being here and, you know, fill up your space or time to just be here with me for this 30 minutes podcast, I would say. So,
honestly, like, it passed by, like, so fast. Like, it felt so natural. Like,
we were just, like, kawat kaki. We were doing kawat kaki semester one, and now we're here, doing our last FYP.
Exactly, endless time in libraries, always, like, getting daily. So, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, we always went to library. Every single time that we have free time, we were just, like, me, Maya, and now we just, like, and Nabila likes to sleep.
Oh my god, yes.
I love to sleep.
Honestly,
but she will be there just to be present. She's a FOMO girl, I would say.
Girl, Nabila, get on here right now. Get on here right now.
Karen, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye guys. Bye, Rumi.
Thank you. Bye, Rumi.